What a guy. Oh, hello, didn't see you come in. Welcome to this week's segment of famous people and what they do. Today we're going to be interviewing the new rapper sensation, Okai. Heartthrob Okai has sprung up overnight, quite literally. First popular with 13-year-old girls, he's now hoping to expand his audience to his parents. Let's see what Okai has to say. So, Okai, what do you think of your newfound music career?
Well, you see, rap for me it's a lot different than any other type of music. I really express myself through my music and my emotions. And my love for things like camping and long walks on the beach and mowing the lawn. Those are the things that I really enjoy doing. And I find that through my amazing rap beats, I can get that into the public and show everyone what I'm really like. Because in the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's just expressing yourself in a positive way. I think that's the best part about my music.
It's very touching. Now, we heard that you first started rapping with your grandmother. Is that true?
Yeah. Old Granny Okai. Yeah, she was a great person, and I feel that she was my real inspiration. But of course, she's moved on now, and she's more in the country. And I just told Grandma flat out. I said, Grandma, I can't continue with the country. I need to express myself through my way. And I think she's realized that now. I think she's come to terms with Mr.
So in his spare time, Okai likes to chisel and do woodworking. Let's see what he's working on right now.
This here is one of the wise men. He's the wise man that's carrying the frankincense. And I just finished him off here, just doing a couple touch-ups, but he pretty much completes my my nativity scene here. This is something I did this afternoon, and I really find that through the woodworking that I do, I can rap better and perform better for my fans, because I know that through this creativity it keeps me off the streets, and keeps the hose hollering, and that way I can really perform properly for my fans, because that's what's number one, is the fans. You always gotta be out there.
Now, I heard there's quite an interesting story behind that cane there. Do you mind sharing that?
This here is the legendary K pimp cane, and it's been passed down through generations of pimping, and all the way from great granddaddy K. And we've all been pimping for so long, and it got passed to me when I was about 5 years old from my grandpa on his deathbed. It was very touching to me, because it really moved me, and it really I've actually talked about my cane sometimes in my lyrics, and I find that through doing that I can really explore the space of the theater and through the audience.
In this segment of the show, we're in for a treat. Okai has let us look around his garage. Good old tour of where the magic happens. Let's take a look, shall we?
Alright, well, famous people and what they do. This here is the garage. This is where I started my career. Over here in the corner, that's where I used to sit down and, busting raps, and learning. This here is my grandma's Jeep, and, I went off-roading with it there. That's why it looks kind of dirty. I went up, up and down King Street, so it gets pretty crazy in there. This is my ride. Mealy BB 262. I know right now it seems a little bit dirty and stuff, but I mean, I put it away for the winter, and I'm just waiting until I get my big record deal. Then I'm gonna buy it for Ron, a Ferrari California or something like that. Yeah, I love it. I love it out here. This is my real space. This is where I can really explore, and and try new stuff, and really go to a whole new level of rap.
Thank you. Now, Okai, who are some of your personal heroes?
For me, Barack Obama is my big hero, because I find we're so similar. We both grew up in the hood. I haven't quite hit it as big as he has yet, but it's gonna happen. I mean, I got a couple good record deals coming through with this town up in Stratford. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, and I will become as bigger than Obama. And you know, just I find like we look similar and we act similar and we have the same personalities. So that's really important to me. The second person definitely is Shania Twain. I grew up listening to her. This may seem funny to some people, but her mad beats, and you know, it really inspired me. Her music just gets me deep, and every time I hear it, I almost cry. But you know, I can't show because you know I'm supposed to be. Well, I am this hardcore guy. But yeah, for sure, Barack, man, we'll like this.
As you may know, Okai came from a troubled neighborhood, and he's been kind enough to bring us there.
This here's my hood, and had a few good memories, but a lot of bad ones here. That electrical box used to hang around there and, you know, smoke weed and, you know, sniff cocaine and all that bad stuff. This here is my house, and it's a little bit ghetto, but you know, it got me by. It was good shelter, you know, got me through the harsh winters. And you know, there's been a couple gunfights in this house here, a grow up in here, and there was a big marital dispute in these two houses in here. And oh, this one here has been set on fire a couple times. So you know, there's been some really rough times here, but I think through that I've been able to you know, get some good hoes for the business. And you know, keep on trying to stay clean. You know, only smoking weed and, you know, dealing heroin once every week or so, and that, you know, that's not much. That's not much. So, but yeah, this is the hood. You know, the real hood.
So, okay, what's this new charity you've started up?
Well, it's this new charity that I'm based out of my hometown, Waterloo, Ontario. It's called School for the Hoodies, and It's really touching, it really is, because all around Waterloo there's all kinds of kids that want to start rapping and they can't because they're forced to do things like civil engineering and just, you know, stuff that isn't going to be any use in the real world. So what my school does is it brings them in, teaches them to rap, teaches them to strut, how to hoe properly, you know, keep the ladies under control, and then that way they can be a real gangster, produce some real gangster beats, and someday they're going to be just like me, you know, when I become famous. Yeah, so, you know, donate if you can. You know, if you know, some sort of family member dies, you know, part of their estate into the hoodie fund. It's really touching.
One closing question, and before we all go, we're dying to hear some of your beats. Would you mind sharing your latest song?
I'm sorry. You know, my music is from the soul, and I'm not so sure that I can just, you know, open up like that. You're asking a pretty big thing there. I'm sorry. I might just have to keep it to myself. Some of my junior work is Friday Night with Jaywalk. He's a good guy, but I'm sorry. I can't. You know, the space here is uncontrollable. I need it. I need my proper space. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
I'm
fair
really
enough.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Well, I've let you into my home and let you see my life, but I'm afraid I gotta go and sign a record deal with, you know, those guys that the Beatles did. And so anyway, appreciate you coming by, and you know, I really hope you drop by again. You know, pick up my new album. It's an HMV. It's called Bustin' Raps, not Bustin' Caps, by John Kay and the Slitty Sluggers. So see you later. See you around the hood.
So, we've had a glimpse into the life of Okai, but that's all the time we have on famous people and what they do. So, tune in next week for Miley Cyrus talking about her drug problem.